Now, the next thing which I wanted to mention is regarding eardrops. Um, because like I say, I go back to the principle which we initially mentioned, and the principle was that number one, for a fast to break, it has to reach the brain or the stomach, and number two, it has to enter through the main points, entry points, the manafiz asli, which I have mentioned, and I'll say again: the mouth, the nose, and the anus. So you will have realized that I have not mentioned the ear. So again, we didn't mention the eyes. So the eyes is not an entry point. However, is the ear an entry point or not? There is a slight, well, let's mention first about water. So everybody agrees that water, if it enters the ear, it will not break the fast. So if water went into the ears of a fasting person, or he on purpose inserted the water into his ears, as in intentionally, or otherwise, the fast will not break. So for example, a person was having a shower, he was washing his hair, and unintentionally some water went into his ears. His fast will not be broken. And on the other hand, he was having a shower and he actually decided to clean his ears and put water into his ears. In both scenarios, the fast will not be broken. So everybody agrees, all the scholars, or from the Hanafi viewpoint anyway, is that inserting water, or the water coincidentally going and entering into the ears, will not invalidate the fast. However, medicine, simply pouring medicine, for example, like we say, eardrops, or even if it's some sort of oil into the ears of a fasting person, does not invalidate the fast, as there is no direct passage from the ears to the stomach or the brain. So I contacted one doctor from Bury. I just wanted to clarify this with him as well, and he said from his point of view, or from the scientific point of view, there is no direct passage from the ear to the stomach or brain. However, it is very important we remember this next point, that there is a slight difference in opinion regarding this matter, not the water part, but the medicine part. Like I've said before, everybody agrees water does not break the fast, the medicine part. So it should be noted that there is a difference regarding the medicine, inserting medicine into the ears. That's why, it will be better to avoid using eardrops while fasting. If the pain is tolerable, or iftari time is very close by, then we should try and avoid using the eardrops. But if it's, the pain is unbearable, and for example, you've just started the fast, and it's still midday, there's still 6-7 hours left, then yes, we can use this rukhsat and we can apply the eardrops. But it would be better to stay away from this. And this is a very big note, another note, that this answer is based on the assumption that the eardrum has no hole, it's not ruptured. So, for example, if a person had a rupture in his ear, then the medicine would be able to go to his stomach or to his brain. And generally speaking, there is no hole. But, if, for example, there was, or some sort of, damage to the ear, so that's why eardrops, like I say, even despite, classically, if you look in the old books, you will find they will say that eardrops break the fast, because they were of the opinion that there is a direct passage between the ears and the stomach or the brain. However, modern research has shown that there is no passage between the ear and the stomach or the brain. But like I say, despite this modern research, there are still some ulama within our Hanafi school of thought who are of the opinion that the fast breaks. And from one of those scholars is my teacher, Hazrat Mufti Sufi Tahir Saab, who mainly he checks most of my answers. So he is still of the opinion that eardrops would break the fast. So that's why I reiterate and I emphasize that when there is an opportunity, or where it is possible to stay away from the eardrops whilst fasting, then it would be better to apply it after the roza or before starting the roza. But when there is, it's very difficult and there is very severe pain, then we can use this rukhsat and we can apply the eardrop. So that was that.